threatening roll.
No! Hello, welcome to Roll Initiative. Today I'm your dungeon master. My name is Ash, and this is my lovely party. Say hello, party.
Hello, party.
Let's see. First off, we have some words from our dear Verity.
After a long day of fighting, I guess smoke monsters, I don't even know anymore. I just want to feel a little protected myself. So you know what I use? ExpressVPN. You should protect your data today at expressvpn.com/RTTV. Back to you, Ash.
Say it back to me. Really, it's back to Hannah. Your turn,
It's
Hannah.
back to me. However, this week I don't have a job because we don't have a poll. Yes, that's me. I am without a job. I am jobless. No, we don't have a poll this week. Alec can't execute some bizarre means of torture on us based on a poll, but you can still engage with us, interact. Please do so. Get in the chat. We love to hear from you guys. We love to see what you're saying. And I don't know if Ash will be giving out inspiration, but usually that's where we dole out inspiration from. If you say something witty, something funny, you point out something we might have missed. We love hearing from you guys. So hopefully you are in our chat and we can talk to you there. And I think, Ash, are you going to update us on what happened last week?
I sure am.
Oh, look at
Nice.
that.
Welcome back. Good to see you again. It's been a while. So last week we made our way out of the mushroom cave. Turned out the mushrooms were actually totally cool with us taking their children to use in our cooking dishes, which was wonderful. Though they did mention that the worms that have been living in their cave have been acting a little strangely. I'm sure it won't come back to haunt us. Made our way out of the cave, made it back to the cooking contest, and made ourselves some mushroom galette. Alec keeps using all these fancy cooking terms. I like making box mac and cheese, so this is all way over my head. Let's see. Went pretty well. Got some decent rolls and felt pretty proud of ourselves. Managed to get a long rest afterwards. They actually let us go to bed. Hey, Verity. After that long rest, it was right back into the cooking competition for our next gathering. And it was for some weeping saffron at the very tip top of one of Himalayas mountains. And started our way up, was doing fine until a hedgehog, I think it was a hedgehog, fell on us. Porcupine, one of the prickly boys, fell on us. Some daring actions by Verity managed to save them, only for a lightning-shooting angel woman to decide she was just going to kill Verity, fly out of the sky, shoot some lightning. We didn't like how she spoke to us, so we kicked her ass, and she fell into a suddenly appearing rolling cloud of black smoke. Not familiar in any way. And, that's where we left off, with a hedgehog on a cliff, an angel disappearing into some smoke, and we still don't have our saffron.
Oh, man.
But I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It better be fine.
Hagen's gonna be a great help this episode.
I bet he's not busy with anything else at all.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
What could be
Never.
distracting Hagen? Nothing.
Yeah.
Hagen, I think we should have a heart-to-heart.
Really? Now?
Yes, right now in the battlefield.
Well, the battlefield is receding, he says, as the smoke that had come up and, I guess Alec usually says, like, let's something
Comes
back
up with
on
some
in.
kind of plot.
Let's swirl back on into
yeah,
this.
yeah, I like that. Let's swirl. Let's swirl and stir our way back into this mess. And, so as we come in, you had just watched this angel with a spear of lightning plummet as she had her ass promptly kicked by our team, who's just had enough of this type of nonsense.
Nobody talks to our family that way.
I'm still a giant vulture, aren't I? Huh.
Yes.
Yep, you are.
I should get
And,
get my information out then.
Yeah, didn't one of you also just like launch yourself at the angel, so you're just like free going?
Verity.
Like Verity,
That was
yeah,
Verity, yeah.
Verity is
so
airborne
you are
right
going
now.
to need to catch her, or
Oh,
she
boy.
is going to
Yes,
just free fall.
I would try. I would like to try that, to do that.
Go ahead and
What check
Do an either a dex save or an acrobatics, whichever you feel.
Save? Okay.
Can I just do one final insult as I fall to wherever I may land?
Sure, absolutely.
Hey, your mom was a duck. Okay, I'm done.
What
If
is...
she were conscious, I'm sure she'd be offended.
Do you want me to use my vulture stats for a save?
Yes, it would be vulture.
Okay.
Only keep your brain stats.
That's right. So you said dex save.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to use one of my inspiration, please.
Ooh, daring.
Oh.
I will
no.
definitely be
In the
using
episode,
that
Hannah.
roll.
Chat, I sure hope you're funny today.
Oh, wow, that is so much better. I just don't want to let Verity plummet, so that's an 18. The second roll
yeah.
was an 18. The first one was a 4.
Yep. Vultures not necessarily known for their like swooping and grasping.
Oh, maybe
You
the fat
swoop and
one?
grasp just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got
Yeah.
her.
And below you do see the rolling clouds of smoke just sort of wrap around the angel and then disappear.
Oh, so
not
just
dealing with that.
completely... So it's not like we see it like fly off in the distance. It just straight up immaterializes.
Yeah, immaterializes.
Wow, that's not disconcerting at all.
It's like, who was that? Do you guys know who that was?
Was she in the contest?
I don't. I feel like we'd remember a lady with wings.
Maybe she's a local.
Verity, is she
Hey,
someone
she said
you've seen
Why does
before?
she-
No.
She said something. She wanted to take your sword.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but
She
she
was
ain't
really
blue.
interested in your sword.
It's a cool sword.
It is a cool sword.
I put it away, by the way, so just like, yeah.
If she's a complete stranger, like, how would she have heard about it?
Do you think?
Hmm.
Do you think
Right.
Sully? No, Sully wouldn't have sent her, right? No.
I wouldn't put anything past that guy. He's not exactly the most reliable.
Sully is my friend, though, so.
Would we
can
call
send
him
a strongly worded
friend?
letter?
Yeah, he would have just come himself, right?
He's
mean-
more like a debtor. Like he owes us
Yeah.
That too. We did save his ass.
multiple times.
And,
I mean, to be
And,
fair, we
uh,
don't know that much about your sword, so who's to say?
I mean, you know, we are wasting time, so.
Yeah, you notice the little hedgehog who's still on the ledge and is just like, I'm gonna go ahead and go and just, and he turns around and just starts like, and just starts trying to slowly climb his way.
He was not
back
good
up
at it in the
mountain.
first place. We
He
should.
was not great. And now his
Please.
climbing gear is shredded.
Please stop climbing and just take the trail. Take the trail, please.
I don't know where it is.
Wait, didn't we drop him off at the trail, or no?
Did you?
Or was it a
Who
ledge?
grabbed him? Was
I
it-
did.
You did?
You grabbed him, and I thought you left him on a ledge, and then we started fighting because.
Yeah,
you got
never mind.
attacked
You're right.
immediately.
I'm a fool.
Not a fool.
But
I
yeah,
mean-
I'm just pulling little spikes out of me, and
This is actually a great way to get rid of Hagen. Oh, I can go ahead and fly him over to the trail, actually, and then just climb up and meet you guys.
Okay, but be quick.
maybe I should do it.
Can you fly?
No.
No, I didn't think so. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Don't stab me, little man. Or my bees. Also, this only lasts for a minute, so we're gonna be going a little fast. Let's go. Hagen go ahead and grabs him by his little hedgehog paws so he doesn't get stabbed, and just like,
Aw.
he only has a flying speed of like 10 feet, so he's gonna have to cast this a few times, and he just and flies him away. And now it's just you three.
Look at
Problem
them. Aren't they
solved.
so cute.
Wonderful how these things work out.
All right, so we just got to find this saffron and hopefully not get attacked by that flying lady again. And
Yeah.
is this the last part of this competition? Are we ever going to be done with this?
I hope so.
I think so, right?
I think
It's-
this-
Nobody
this
ever
is a
told
lot.
us.
I
Yeah.
thought they said maybe it'd be the last one, but that also could be wishful thinking.
So, I hope
All right,
so.
and
I never.
go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead, Gilly.
I was gonna say I should have a sense of where the saffron is because I used my.
It's a bit higher up. You guys are about
Okay.
halfway there.
All right, let's get back at it. Is
Um,
Taylor going
climbing?
to? Are you gonna climb? How are you gonna get vertical at this point?
How are y'all gonna get vertical?
I'm a vulture.
So you're staying vulture.
I am
Okay.
yes, I'm flying.
I'll just keep pole vaulting with power pole like last episode.
Yeah, I'm with Gelly, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I would like to keep flying and trying to find this saffron then.
All right, so go ahead, or I guess you don't need to make a perception check because you have that spell. Wow, now I know how Alex feels. So using your magical plant detecting senses, you're able to start moving your way up, and you notice that the mountain, as it gets a bit higher, it starts to level out a tiny bit, and you notice like some little sprigs of grass are managing to make their way through the rocks, and the air starts getting like a little thin, but it's a little foggy up here too. It's a little harder to just see with your peepers, but again, you have some wonderful magic, so you are able to start. If you want to walk at this point, you can, or land, or you can keep flying. It might be easier to direct Taylor through the fog if you can speak, but that's up to you. Or Taylor, you can make a perception check to try and keep up with this vulture as it flies very quickly through the fog.
Would I be able to carry them both? Probably not. I'm a large beast, but
yeah, I think with Verity, or I don't know, if you're large, you can make a strength check.
I'll try that if you'll let it. If you'll allow it.
Yeah, go ahead, make a strength check.
See what happens.
Well, we'll just
As Taylor, you were just suddenly randomly grabbed by Gelly.
just talons. That's actually it's got a 14.
All right, it's a little precarious. Haley, you're maybe not feeling so great about this.
You're just in my claws.
Oh god.
Yeah,
I just
every now and
imagine
then your feet like hit the rocks a little bit. Like as you dip down.
Yeah.
And it sort of feels like, you know, one of those theme park rides that were assembled the night before. A little bit.
I can just imagine Taylor like being in the zone, trying to get up this mountain, and then all of a sudden, just whoop, there she goes, like a claw machine.
Well,
oh my goodness.
yeah, you managed to start, and I guess it only shows you the closest one, correct? Hannah?
Yes, it will do. I name a specific kind of plant, the direction and distance to the closest of that kind within 5 miles.
Okay. So yeah, as you manage to go up, you start noticing little sprigs of what you assume to be the saffron leaves. What you were looking for was the flower, so your spell doesn't go off until you find the first soft purple flower, and the way that the petals are arranged, it seems sort of like brows, eyes, and then like a gentle sloping face. And you do notice that the way the dew falls down on the petals, it almost makes like a streak. There's a cat. It's so cute.
He was
so
crying,
cute.
so I just wanted to
I'm
show.
gonna cry. This flower's crying. I'm crying. Cat's
We're all
crying.
crying.
Yeah. And you have found your first weeping saffron flower. It's a little small though,
Ooh.
but throughout the fog you can see that there's more and more sprigs of these little saffron plants, and they are just beginning to flower.
Do we have a sense of how many we need?
Well, I learned a lot about saffron in the last few days. Turns out you need a shit ton of it.
Oh, okay.
You only get 3 stems from each flower, and you need at least a pinch-ish.
He stems from each flower. Okay.
Mhm.
And we've got one.
And, let's see.
How many of these do you guys think we need? Should we maybe grab a couple more flowers?
Yeah.
All 3 of you go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay, God, I wish I had Gelly's perception. Way better.
Not the vulture?
Oh, wait.
6.
is perception
7.
or no?
Say what?
Is perception considered a brain stat? Not a brain stat.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Sort of.
Is
I mean,
it? Yeah,
sometimes
because
you
it's
use perception of the animal you're in, because like if you turn into an owl, you want to
wisdom.
use the owl's
So
perception.
brainy.
So
I mean, Gelly's
Like-
is. It's up to you. I don't know which I should use. My Gelly's is better, but I can use the vulture.
Go ahead and use vulture for now.
Okay.
Spicy.
Oh, that's so much worse. Dang it. That's only a 10.
Oh, hi, Griffin.
That would have been so much higher if I was Gelly.
You do notice that Pancake Dog has also made it to the top of the
Yeah.
mountain. Although you can see him briefly
He's
as
just
he-
trying to give us some energy boosts, pancakes, some extra
he's so
calories
tired.
to make it.
Good for him.
Yeah. He's just sort of like running
Oh.
around on the mountain, like all happy, like.
There's a really
Um,
important question in chat right now.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Does the vulture only have one eye?
I'm
Yeah,
assuming so.
I think so. My assumption is that anything Gelly wild shapes into has only 50% of its eyes. We learned from the spider it's best to say 50% because it raises a lot of questions if they have more than 2 eyes.
Yep.
So, yes, one-eyed vulture, which sounds really cool and like a really cool bar.
Yeah.
The one-eyed vulture.
We'll write that down.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Some kind of like
Ooh.
divey biker bar.
Mhm.
I had to go there.
The one-eyed vulture. What'd you get on that perception check?
The vulture in question, that was only a 10.
Alright, so one thing you're noticing as the vulture, it is getting a little bit harder to fly as
Mhm.
ice has started to accumulate on your
Oh, no.
feathers.
Oh no.
Great.
I don't
But,
want that. Oh no.
It is sort of pretty though, because as the ice meets the saffron flowers, you notice that it starts to very quickly melt and then just make those pretty little tear streaks down the flower.
Okay. Am I getting the sense that I'm probably gonna need to stop flying soon?
Probably, or at
Okay.
least not carry 2 people.
I will telepathically communicate that to them, saying the higher we get, I think the harder this is gonna be. So we might want to just move forward on foot from here.
What? How
I
far
pat
are
Gelly
we-
on the head. I pat Gelly on the head and then I jump off to the safest flat spot.
Okay.
Yeah, how far away are we from that mountain?
How far away you're from what?
The
Like
mount- the
how
mountain.
I guess I would just fly over because I
Like,
need
if I
to
was-
land.
Also going to jump. How far away are we?
I'm assuming that since you've been checking out the flowers, that you're not that high up off
Yeah.
the
Oh, okay.
ground itself. But the higher up you go, the larger the flowers get. But they still only have 3 stems each. And you will need quite a few.
Okay. So once we're back on solid ground, I will drop wild shape and return to my halfling form.
With your perception being a little bit better in this form,
Like a lot better, surprisingly.
you do see that now, like, the flowers are getting much more plentiful.
Oh, okay.
And every now and then you think you see other people moving about throughout the fog, gathering theirs. But, yeah. It's really quiet, though. It's
That's
almost like
weird.
the fog is just absorbing everything.
Sorry, Flyclops.
I know, Noelle.
Oh my god, Noelle.
Flyclops? Noelle, you get Flyclops inspiration. Go ahead and give that to a player of your choice.
I want to kind of go further up to see what I can find. And maybe see if I can find my sisters as well, just see how much they got.
Okay. As you go a little further up, you start to smell the saffron. Like, you can really, the spice is lingering in this fog. Like, the moisture in the air is sort of diffusing with the saffron. You come to this sort of outcropping that you might have to scale. So, go ahead and make either an acrobatics or an athletics check to scale this, bit of rock.
16.
Easy peasy. Though as you start to climb it, you realize this rock is very cold. You can feel the frost gathering on your whiskers. Your fingers get pretty frigid.
I have
But,
whiskers left.
You
The nubs.
I left you with half. It is so cold that the other half just break off. No, I'm kidding. But We'll get to that.
Oh
All
god.
right.
Verity
Oh
has
my
no
God.
balance anymore.
My
But,
face feels so off balance. It's so chilly up here.
As you get to the top of this, you look down and you see a pile of already gathered saffron flowers.
Hello?
Hmm.
Does this belong to anybody?
Gelly's gonna walk up and say, "Oh, good job, Verity," and she's gonna scoop it up. I didn't realize you worked so fast.
Many.
Was it?
Quick.
It wasn't me. I didn't get those. I just found them.
Well, the mouse is rather kind for asking, but, yes, those do belong to somebody. And on the other side of the mound of saffron flowers, you see a massive silver eye in the fog, just looking at you.
How massive are we talking?
The eye is probably as big as Gelly is.
Okay, so
Oh, boy.
all right. So
I don't like
Gelly's gonna
this.
go. Okay.
I mean, it's all right. I don't mind, although I do appreciate, again, the mouse asking first.
Hi, I'm Verity.
Verity! Oh, it's wonderful to meet you.
You too? Oh,
Are you from the valley below?
Yeah, that's me. I'm from below. Who are you?
Oh, hello. My name's Anastasia. And you watch as the head of an ancient silver dragon looms closer to you through the fog.
Bye.
Yeah, she would. You
See
would.
ya.
I keep telling Alec I want dragons, so...
Oh
This
my
is
god.
Dungeons and
We've
Dragons.
had dragons, and they were bad at their
They're
job.
bad at their job. Anastasia, on the other hand...
Is great at
She
her job,
sounds
which is
adorable.
murdering hikers, mountaineers. Cool. Gelly is going to just wordlessly put the bundle back down on the ground.
It's all right, dear. Don't worry. Who are you? Who are you? I know the mouse. The mouse is Verity. Pleasure again to meet you.
Gelly.
Gelly.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Oh, I love the color of your hair.
Thank you. It's
Welcome. And you, dear.
Hi, I'm Taylor.
Haley, that's a beautiful name. I love it.
Thank you. Your name's beautiful as well.
Thank you. Can I help you? It's not often I get visitors up here. It's rather high.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a cooking competition, and we're set to get saffron.
Is that this week?
Today. I think today's. I don't know anymore.
Yes, I remember hearing about that some people might be coming around looking for flowers, and I thought, well, the process of saffron, it's lengthy. They need to dry out, and it takes so long to gather them, and I thought I'd get a head start just to try and help out a little bit.
That's so lovely.
So kind.
Yes, they grow rather well up here. I keep them watered, and I keep the air just the right temperature, just right.
Well, do you mind if we grab a few to go?
Yes, I think I'd be okay with that. I could be okay with parting with a few, I suppose.
Can we like give you something in return, or can we do something for you real quick? Would that be a little more equal?
Oh, certainly, yes, yeah. It's not often I get things. Yes, if you could give me something, that would be wonderful.
Haley looks back at the other two.
Do
All right,
you
what do you
like
have?
do you like
Should we
maces
just give her
shaped like
gold,
cherries?
or-
Like cherries?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever had a cherry.
Or like a mace, like a physical weapon that's shaped like a cherry.
That's interesting.
That's an
I don't know
option.
that I have much use for maces. Normally
That's
I
fair.
just,
That's fair. I really only have, in the way of things to give, I have just weapons and sage advice, but I would not even
advice.
take my
Ooh,
advice.
what advice would you have?
My advice is to never buy from a man. Period. That's it. That's the advice. They just are not reliable.
Don't buy from men.
Yeah, that's generally. Even if it goes well, it still goes poorly. You're out money, and maybe you didn't want the thing you got. So just make whatever you need. Just make it. My advice is to learn carpentry.
Carpentry.
Yeah.
Not a lot of trees around here, but I could give it a try.
But masonry, maybe with the I don't,
All the
you know.
rocks here on the mountain.
Basically, my
Masonry.
advice is self-sufficiency, which you seem to have a really strong handle on. So I don't know why I thought I could offer you any advice. I don't have any advice to give. I just have a cherry mace. Do you want this? No?
Sure.
Okay. That's. I'll put it on this rock, and you can decide after you see
That's
what
my
they.
knee.
What
That's
they.
my knee.
Oh God.
You're standing on my back.
Oh no.
and you do
that's-
realize now that the head wraps all the way
Oh, God.
around, and you are indeed standing on her back.
I'm so sorry. Where
gosh.
is safe to stand?
That's okay.
Sorry, it's so foggy up here. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm trying to climb off.
And
So
she will
sorry about
spread
that.
her wings, and you watch as they go out to 50 feet on either side, and just with one,
No.
the whole fog from the mountaintop clears, and the flowers just come back down with the frost. Oh, I've made a bit of a mess. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Where can I stand that isn't on you? Is it
Oh,
here?
I don't mind. I can't feel you at all. You're like little fleas.
Oh, that's both comforting and
Thanks.
upsetting. Yeah.
Verity takes off her hair bow
What are you doing?
and ties it on like
Come here.
where's like the dragon's like leg or something. I'm gonna tie it. Just like
Where Gelly put the cherry mace is where her kneecap is. So, yeah, her leg's right there. Or you can walk maybe 10 or 15 feet up and find a spine or another leg.
I'm gonna look for like anything poking out and tie the bow there, like a gill or something.
Yeah, there's some spines along her back.
There you go. I'm gonna go. Oh, here you go. This is from my family shop down there.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, and you tie that so well. It's very difficult for me to do delicate work. My hands are rather large. I do have some helpers, though. And you realize not only drifting down with the saffron flowers, but there are little tiny, much less threatening little pixies where their wings
Oh.
look like the petals of saffron flowers. And they're sort of holding them like little parachutes as they come back down with the frost. And they get back to work, pulling out the little strings within each saffron. They're really good helpers.
They're so cute. I love them.
Oh, me too. They're good company. But like I said, we don't get many visitors, and thank you for the bow.
You're welcome.
I don't want to presume, but if there is perhaps a third gift.
Yeah, Taylor's
That we all heard that thunder at the same time.
Oh,
That
okay,
freaked out
Piper.
Kai. He did not like that.
Yeah, neither did
loud.
Piper.
Oh no.
Oh,
For those who aren't
goodness.
in Austin, it is thunderstorming here. So if for some reason our power cuts out, you'll be the
Yeah,
first to know.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, sorry. That like stopped my heart for a
I,
second.
I think I heard it before
It's
you
okay,
all,
Piper.
and then I heard it. Oh, I guess it's the delay, but
Yeah,
still.
it's coming down real good.
Yeah, Ben and I are both hoping power doesn't cut.
Yeah.
We're like
Well,
almost the same neighborhoods, and the last few times it has stormed, I've lost power every time. So
It happened right in the middle of a live stream once. So.
okay.
Okay.
So sorry, the thunder distracted us. The pixies.
Taylor's
Yeah,
digging through her
and,
backpack.
Yeah, she's hoping for
She's gonna pull out a couple oils and one jar of Hagen's honey. And be like,
Ooh.
okay, like so these oils are from me. Made them myself just a couple weeks ago. Brand new recipe. I hope you enjoy it. And then this honey here, one of our friends actually had to go on a quick little errand, but this is honey from his bees too. And even though he's not here with us right now, we thought maybe you'd like to try some.
Oh yes, that'd be wonderful. I get some bees, but mostly the pixies do the work. So thank you. And a couple of the pixies come up to actually take these little bottles from you, and it takes like 3 pixies to like lift up. And then there's probably like 5 or 6 that grab the jar of honey, and they're just like, thank you.
I love them. They're so pleasant.
Yes, but let's see. And the dragon, Anastasia, she reaches out and just in her claws just scoops up a pile of already like prepared saffron stems. they need to dry out for about 12 hours, which is why I picked them ahead of time, because I didn't know if you'd have time to prepare it. But
We would not
here you go. Go ahead and take what you need.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate this.
I'll go ahead and grab them. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
In the middle
You
of the
know,
pouch.
it's interesting. So many dragons hoard gold, but I like to think myself the richest of them all because saffron's actually more valuable.
Really?
Yes.
That's so cool. And we eat it.
Yep.
Do you ever make it down to like the market or anything? With your saffron?
Every now and then, but mostly I just like to sit on it. I don't know. It's just.
Can Gelly? Oh, go
How
ahead.
has Verity
Flower
never
dragon.
known that there was a dragon on the mountain?
I don't really come down much.
Can Gelly, kind of having seen the other things that her sweet party mates are offering, and now feeling inadequate, can she look around the ground for any like really small like buds of saffron that haven't bloomed yet?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so if I see that, can I kind of go, okay, so the mace wasn't probably a good idea. Maybe I can just help replace some of what we took, and can I cast Druidcraft to try to make some of those buds blossom a little faster to replace what we've taken?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then she's gonna go, the mace was a bad idea. I'm really sorry. And she's gonna like take it.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind. But, oh, that's beautiful. You're rather talented.
Oh, it's just a small trick. If I hung out for longer, I could make more, but I don't know how fast saffron usually grows, so it's just
If you ever feel
something.
like coming back and hanging out for a little while, you're more than welcome to. I like company.
I wasn't
Definitely.
wasn't expecting you to be so nice. This is off-putting. In the best way, in a nice way. I just was very
We're
afraid.
gonna have to fight. I was so scared.
We're just used to sort of being attacked on all of these cooking things. You know, I thought a cooking competition would be a lot more, low stress than it's been. So
That's exactly what I imagined. Has it been dangerous?
oh, we've almost died like 3 times.
Oh goodness, that's
Yeah,
Expected.
just 3.
this is normally
Teams
such a
are
peaceful
being
place.
terrible to each other, and nobody's holding each other accountable for that. They're supposed to be getting disqualified.
That's just so strange. This place is normally so wonderful and peaceful.
That's what I said.
Well, maybe once the contest is over, things will return to normal.
I get a little tongue-tied too.
Yes, like I said, I don't get to. Anyway, well, best of luck to you in the contest.
It was really nice meeting you, Anastasia.
It's wonderful to meet you too. Again, please do come visit.
Do you have any advice on like the best way to get down for us smaller walking
Oh, for
people?
smaller folk,
Yeah.
no, I usually just, and she sort of stands up a little bit and
Yeah.
spreads her wings. I could show you.
Is that allowed?
That'd be amazing.
No one told me
Actually-
it wasn't.
Taylor looks at the other two.
I'm not gonna say no.
All right, well then, as the people in this town love to say so much, tally ho. And she will flap her wings, and all the pixies that had been working are like, ah! As they are blown away. I need everyone to make a dex saving throw as this dragon
I mean, that
launches
makes
herself
sense.
into the
Yeah.
air.
That definitely makes sense.
Dex
Okay.
save? That is 12.
Save. 16.
I also got a 12.
16, 12.
Yeah.
Haley and Verity, you guys find yourself slipping in the ice that has gathered on this dragon's back, and you slide to the tip of Anastasia's tail and finally manage to grab on to a spine.
Oh,
Gelly,
man.
you're enjoying a much more pleasant ride right between the shoulder blades. Where there's a bit more, You're just like, oh wow, this is
Oh, wow.
Verity, Haley, and they're
That
about
was
40
Oh,
feet
God.
back.
that was a close call, Verity. We almost, we didn't make this almost.
And she climbs, and then just goes into a free fall dive down the steep slope of the mountain. And you do notice there's a few other contestants like on the trail, and they see a dragon coming, and they just start screaming.
I mean, yeah. That's
Yeah.
Of course.
And then the
Fair.
dragon goes by, and they're like, "Keep climbing."
This is the best day ever!
Yeah, what took you quite a few hours to climb, you are down in a matter of minutes.
wow.
And not dead.
All right.
And not dead.
And somewhere Hagen is reaching the top of the mountain like,
Where is
Whoa.
everybody?
"Hello? Ellie? Haley?"
We should have thought of that. We're like, well, bye, Hagen. None of us have like sending, like we can't even send him a message being like,
No.
we found a dragon. We're back at the bottom now.
Once again, a problem just takes care of itself.
Oh
I thought
boy.
maybe we'd see him on the way
Whoops.
down.
Yeah, like we just ships in the night. Like, bye.
Yep.
Oh god.
But you managed to make it down without a hitch, other than Verity and Taylor. You guys probably have like some frost at the corner of your eyes, and you're a little chilly. But otherwise you're okay. Kelly, you know, this is a better dragon flight than you guys have had before.
Yes. Yep.
In some weird Christmas hallucination,
Altogether a better
Yeah.
experience.
moral
So,
lesson bullshit.
Mhm.
This is just a flight for the sake of flying.
yep.
And she comes down sort of closer to the tree line at the base of the mountain, and then just and lands pretty delicately with a little wave of frost. And all right, see, it's rather easy. And she tilts a wing so that you guys are able to descend from her back with ease, or well, so that Gelly can. Haley and Verity, she just boom, her tail on the ground.
I was like, I want to do that again.
Well, like I said, you're free to visit anytime.
Oh, heck yeah.
Thank you so much for your kindness. Seriously.
Absolutely, thank you for your gifts.
Well, if you ever want cheese, you should also stop by my parents' shop sometime. We got so much.
Don't know that I've had cheese, but I'll try it sometime.
Heck yeah. I'm so excited.
Alright, well, if that's all you need, best of luck to you in the contest, and I should probably get back up there because it looks like I'll probably have some more visitors.
Alright, bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Make a dex saving throw, she flaps her
Ah,
wings again.
Jeez. Oh no.
I mean, that's fair again.
15. A little better.
9.
That is 4 for Kelly.
Kelly and Verity, you guys are thrown into the tree line.
I'm just like watching, wow.
You take
Yeah, that tracks.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
You are
But you know
thrown
what?
and knocked prone.
Yeah.
And she's just like, goodbye. Just so oblivious to the plights of smaller creatures.
Funny.
And arcs her
Okay.
way back up and gradually disappears into the fog and clouds.
Did that just happen?
Congratulations, you've gotten the saffron.
Was that altitude sickness? Did I just what is the oxygen, was it something did that happen
That just
just now?
happened.
That was real.
You know what, I'm just not gonna ask questions anymore about this town. Okay. Let's just take this.
I mean, I can make the dragon fight.
No,
No, I like her.
Just gonna take the saffron and just consider
Get over
ourselves
this
lucky.
cooking tent. Mhm.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So, unsurprisingly, you guys are the first to return to the cooking contest.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yes, we beat them.
gradually, over the next hour or two, people start
Oh, we get
coming
to
in
hang
with
out.
their own. And you do eventually, towards the end of the time limit, you do see Hagen coming back down with like a couple flowers in his hands, and he's like,
Yeah, sorry. Did you meet the dragon? Did you meet Anastasia?
"What?
There's a dragon at the top of the mountain named
She was so
Anastasia.
nice.
No, there's just a bunch of assholes scrambling to pick flowers. What the hell?
So there wasn't a big silver dragon.
No, I mean, I took the path up with the rest of the people, and when we came to the top of the path, there was, like, nothing left.
You know, it's better we don't ask questions. We just,
Well,
We have plenty of flowers.
You did great, Hagen. You did great.
Great job.
You saved a hedgehog, porcupine guy, and
He
you
just, like,
got
holds
flowers.
up the flowers, and the bees come and take them, and he's like, whatever.
Uh,
I'm glad you're okay. Let's do some cooking.
Now
Okay,
we
yes,
have
thank
enough
us,
for
yes.
honey.
You see
Saffron
Wrench is on his shoulder, like,
honey.
shivering, like,
Oh.
alright, let's do this. And so, as it, comes time for the cooking portion, Tootie the Toad makes his way up. He's like, well now, I don't remember what voice I did this frog, but,
That works.
we are ready for the final round of our grand cooking contest.
Yes,
For
thank
this
you
one,
for
you will see
this.
there are no envelopes present, as it will be the contestant's choice what you will be presenting to the judges. I see Pancake Frog has found the squeaker toy.
that was the
Wonderful.
the start timer, in the horn to activate. Like, your time starts now.
Yes, starting now, you may make your selections for what you will be cooking.
Oh,
Best of luck to all of you.
dude.
Begin.
Never
God.
used saffron, guys. Do you guys know how to use it?
You put it in water? Do you drink it? I don't.
It's like a herb, right? A herb.
My mother really liked saffron. We had it in a couple dishes. Really
It's
liked it
getting
with
insane.
oh, what was it called again? Paella?
I don't know what that is.
It's like a rice, and it had some vegetables. It was, a simple dish, but with really expensive spice.
Make that?
I mean, I can try and remember.
Give it a shot.
It's like you
Well-
cut up some veggies, you cook some rice, and you put some saffron on it. How hard could it be, right?
Do you think that's too
Yeah.
basic for the cooking competition, though?
What if we just put like
I think the rice was cooked in wine, if that makes it fancier.
It definitely gives it some flair.
could you put honey
Some of
on
our flair.
paella? I don't know anything about cooking.
I mean, you could put honey on anything.
I mean, maybe it's a honey saffron spiced wine paella. Is that a thing?
It can be.
We can pilot it. We can make it for the first time ever here. I don't
Yeah,
know.
absolutely. Yeah.
All right. let's-
Inventive. It points
Go
for
big or go
innovation, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Originality,
Yeah.
creativity.
Okay. So let's just try it all. Just put it all the things we have. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
What do we do
vegetables.
first? We make rice, vegetables, right?
Make the rice. I guess we make
I
the
don't
rice
know.
and we make the vegetables, and then it mixes together.
Clean the rice first.
All right.
You clean rice?
Always. Kelly,
I guess,
do you
yeah,
not
that's,
clean your rice?
I don't make any food. I just eat what I find.
Same.
I mean, I eat garbage sometimes if needed. So
I mean, I think my first experience eating food in this whole thing was eating rotten cherries off the ground. So like,
yeah,
right
I
there
mean,
with you.
That's
That was
right.
a fun time.
the bar for
Oh, man.
sustenance is probably a subterranean at this point for me. So,
All right. So we're gonna need someone to start chopping up some veggies. Who would like to do our veggie chopping?
Me.
All right, Verity, go ahead and give me a dex check.
I love hearing thunder here and waiting to see if I hear it with you all.
Yeah.
It's a 15.
All right, 15. We're in round 3. You're pretty used to this at this point. So, chip chop chip. You got some
Chop,
veggies all cut up.
chip. I love that.
Yep. And let's see. Man, there's a lot of vegetables in this thing. All right, we're gonna need make some rice. Who is up
Kinda
for
check this
doing a wisdom or an intelligence to cook some rice?
Kelly will. She'll be like, so I have to rinse it? This is news to me. I just don't. I've never had my own rice, so this is good to know.
Kelly. Kelly, you should always clean your rice first.
Okay, so I rinse it. All right, so she's gonna go over and she's gonna try to rinse the rice without pouring it all out. Does
All
she
right.
have a means to strain it? We will find out based on this roll. Here's the thing. It was a natural one. However,
Oh no.
I am a halfling,
And it is a
Get
brand
lucky.
new day.
and it is a brand new day, so I will be re-rolling that.
Hell yeah.
So she starts to like just rinse the water and go to like pour it all out, and I'm gonna assume one of them stops her before she can just dump all the rice out. We're gonna roll again, and that is way better. That is 15 plus. We said a wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean it's like 15 plus 8, so
Oh, damn.
A
Yeah.
lot.
That's
23.
yeah.
so she's like, she goes from being like, okay, I rinsed it, and then she goes to like just pour the water and rice out. Taylor and Verity scream at her, and she goes, oh, okay. And then she takes like a piece of like fabric akin to cheesecloth, I guess, and tries to strain it that way.
All right.
Look,
much
you're
better.
learning.
I don't understand it, but I'll do it.
It's gonna make it taste better. It's gonna make it stick better. It'll be great.
All right, so now we've got veggies and rinsed rice. I guess we just cook it now at this point. So there is going to be 2 steps to cooking this, where it's adding all the veggies and the spices in and cooking that up, and then cooking it again in the oven. So for our first, I said wisdom, Gelly. I think it was actually supposed to be like Dex or something, but that's okay.
Well, it would have been 17 or 18 if it was Dex.
Still good.
Okay.
So, yeah. Who wants to do the first step of cooking, where it's actually going to be adding these things into the veggies into the pan and cooking the veggies first?
Really can do that.
Spice with your saffron.
Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor.
Creator of elixirs. I feel like that's
All right.
that's your
Oh,
speed.
yeah.
There's going to be a wisdom or intelligence for
Oh no.
doing our first round.
Immediately, oh no.
Oh, okay. 18.
Ooh.
We'll take that.
Haley, you are a natural at
Oh, and also
putting veggies in a pan and just
we get
Making 'em
advantage on
hot.
cooking. Although I don't think much is gonna beat an 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to, look into Hobnob's eyes and roll one more time and see if you get better.
Let's see.
You show
Taylor's gonna
Hobnob
glance
like,
over at Hobnob real quick and like do her eyebrows at him.
He forms
That one
eyebrows.
was a 19.
oh, slightly
Just
better.
one more.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, 19.
Right, that's pretty dang good. So you get all the veggies into this paella pan and heat them with some olive oil. You get your bell peppers, your onions, you add in some mushrooms, and towards the end, you finally add in your spices and very gently add in your little bit of saffron that was so kindly given. And Hagen's
Eat
like
this
looking
right
at the
now.
shitty flowers that he had gathered and looking at the ones you guys are using, and he's like,
I mean,
All right.
these
You're
came from a
beautiful,
dragon, so
You're beautiful. Don't worry about it.
yeah, we didn't really find these. A dragon just kind of gave them to us, so that's really not our work.
The saffron honey is still gonna be bomb. It's okay. It'll be good.
Is bomb? I don't think we should make that. That sounds dangerous. For
Oh.
there's a it's going to turn into
sounds
a bomb.
pretty fun though.
I don't think we should do that if we want to win
I don't
this
think my mom's
competition.
ever exploded.
I don't think that's a good idea, Taylor.
Creativity though.
No, like in it, like it's gonna slap.
It's going to slap someone. I don't think the judges are going to
It's
take
gonna be
kindly
fire,
to
Gilly.
abuse. I don't think it should be
Please
overcooked.
don't burn it. Don't
Yeah, I
burn
don't
it.
think we should burn it either.
The
I
rice
think we
was
should
never crispy.
cook it like a
Yes.
normal amount. And I think
Really?
if you're using magic to make it attack someone, they're gonna really have issues with that.
Keely winks at Verity, assuming that Verity is young enough.
Verity is like trying not to laugh, like she's just like.
Older Gelly and Hagen are just like,
Yeah, bombs, fire, slapping, those all feel like they would require magic, and I've seen how they
I know
react
this
to
was part of
magic,
the
and
cooking
it's
process.
just
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, Kelly, what you thinking?
I'm not the one suggesting all these things. That's bad stuff.
sounds
You know
fun.
I'm normally all for the violent route, but like I've seen, it's just why I want to get done with this, and I think rice that will physically slap a judge is not going to go over well.
And somehow, despite this, Haley cooks those veggies perfect. But now the final step, combining it all together and putting it in the oven. And adding a little bit of vegetable stock every couple of minutes. Just to
Oh,
make it really, So, who would like to do this final wisdom or intelligence? I guess Hagen could, but...
do you want Hagen too?
Yeah,
No.
you want to Hagen?
I don't.
No. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. All right, I'll go. So this is a wisdom, or sorry, were you gonna say something?
I was just gonna ask, can I tell what Justice and the others are making?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh man, that was a good roll.
18.
Oh, yep. So, you can see that Justice and the rest of the Rizzos are working on a nice risotto. Button and the Fun Guys are making some sauteed mushrums with saffron and white wine. And Gara is making, and her friends are making a seafood stew with a saffron broth.
Ooh,
So maybe a little bit more complicated, but
I want that.
Well, they don't have honey, so
I don't have honey.
my wisdom roll was a 25.
Ooh.
Diggity damn.
Yeah.
Gelly, you are vigilant in checking on this dish.
Well,
You are.
now that she thinks Taylor's gonna do something to make it explode or slap someone, she's very, very concerned
Yeah.
and
She's,
watching
like,
it very carefully.
guarding it too, and just like,
She's like, don't put anything weird in this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't hit it. Don't hit.
No
Yeah.
slapping my rice. I spent a lot of time washing this. I don't want
know
your
why.
hands in it.
All the nutrients are in the dirt. You know. That's how you build up antibodies.
Exactly.
Brock, risotto.
Oh.
We are making a risotto.
That's fantastic.
That's amazing.
That's the joke.
That's
Good job.
Ours is a
Sorry.
party. Yeah.
Oh, partying!
That was bad.
But yeah. And those rolls were all so well that you guys even finished with like a little bit of time to spare.
Woo!
Sorry, I'm reading the Discord chat. We're talking about the rain a little bit. Yes, that is a purple kiddie pool, and that's because dogs like to play in kiddie pools.
We also have a purple kiddie pool in our backyard. That's why I
I have
asked.
a
Yes.
purple kiddie pool in my
We all
backyard.
have purple kiddie
We
pools.
all have purple kitty pools.
What is the meaning of this?
So jealous of you pet owners.
And yes, Mocha, there is cannibalism.
We'll find you
Alex
out there.
specifically said that the mushrooms would be cooking mushrooms again, so...
Ooh.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think he said that it would be something with meat, and I made it cannibalism.
Either
So
one's
just
wonderful.
pretend there's some chicken in there, too, I guess. Sauteed mushrooms, saffron white wine, and chicken, because they eat meat.
Oh, she doesn't want to say hello. Why are you wet?
Oh.
Why are you wet?
She was in the kiddie pool.
She was my son. What are you doing? Anyway, all right.
Yeah, you guys have a beautiful dish, and now comes plating and presentation, which is your charisma check. So you'll have a charisma check for your plating, but then you will be doing a group presentation.
Oh.
Oh no. Well,
Oh, no.
Verity, you want to plate this?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
What
Me
we're gonna do
a-
about the group presentation?
It's not.
Give me a straight charisma check.
Please don't fail me. Oh, that's not bad. 18.
That's good.
Somehow you've made just a plate of rice and veggies look beautiful. And the color of the saffron has seeped into the rice and veggies, and it is just beautiful and vibrant, and
Drizzle
it's a
of
pretty
honey.
good looking thing.
It's shaped like a flower and has like little saffron flowers on the side.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Sounds
And
so pretty.
for the honey bit, Hagen's like, oh, I guess I should have helped with this. And he has the bees craft little stamens out of solid crystallized honey and sticks those in the center of the flower.
Nice.
That is
So
our,
fancy.
Hagen sort of helps, and I get the honey in there.
There we go.
But all right, and now I guess we have to walk it up there and give it to the toad.
I guess. I don't understand why we all have to do it. We gotta each put like a hand on it, or just say we just walk up.
Team power.
I don't know. There's,
Okay.
you know, the document
What is
that we
everyone
were
else doing?
finally given wasn't all of that clear on why
No.
we're all doing this, but yeah, we all four gotta walk up there and
Okay.
present. What do we do? How do we
Kelly's like
sell this?
wiping dirt off of her clothes.
Everyone stand up straight. You know, put your
maybe-
shoulders back.
Maybe Kelly tries her
Reach up a
best
little bit.
as she tries to straighten out like
Smooth the dirt
7
off.
different joints crack. She's like, oh god.
Oh man, that last one was a new one, Gelly.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what that even
I'm
was.
sorry, was that
How
pancake
many-
dog? Yeah, here, you can borrow
What
some.
vertebrae do you
pepper.
have?
All right.
Gilly? Do you have extra?
She's Kelly's distracted trying to get a pancake from Pancake Dog as he walks by. I need this for my joints.
Nothing like a nice warm pancake on her.
A hot compress.
Oh my god.
Okay. Do we have to have like a story? Maybe Verity, you're the most likable, I feel like. Well, I don't know. You're all likable. I'm basically
We're all
the not
lovely,
like
but
not
yeah.
likable one.
Alright.
All right.
It's-
I mean, you're the
I'm out of
local.
ideas. It's up to you guys what we're doing. So
Maybe
let's-
you say what this means to you, Verity, being from here, and how we and why it's special. I don't know.
and we'll be your moral support.
We'll chime in as
okay.
needed.
I could do that.
All right.
Okay.
So he waits expectantly for the dish to be set before him and the other panel of judges.
Oh,
And
you
walk
have an
up.
inspiration if you need it. I'm just...
Yep, you have an inspiration.
No, okay.
Nope.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So you just walk up to Tootie and say "dirty 20" and that's your speech.
Yeah.
Listen, buddy.
Speech.
Oh god. Like these flowers up in the mountain, they are so rare. Like good pals. And I'm from here. And I've had to travel far and deal with things I never thought I would. But like these flowers, it was worth the trip because I got so many good friends from it. Like Hagen, who's tall and pretty and smells good and is always there for you, and Taylor, who always like makes sure I'm okay and like also smells really good. That has nothing to do with anything. I'm sorry. And then there's Gelly, who's like my best friend in the world. And together we're like the saffron, just pretty and rare. And so we meet this together, and I don't think there's anything more special than that. And it tastes really good too. So here you go. Thank you.
Wonderful speech. Beautiful. Toads could cry. And Gelly, Taylor, and Hagen, you guys will also be joining in this. So Verity, you got a dirty 20.
Oh my god. I love how there was no mention of how Gelly smells. She smells fine. She smells earthy.
Gelly smells like dirt, and it's great.
I will be using an inspiration.
You know what? I'll go. Oh, I don't have any because I'm not actually at Hagen right now. So
Oh, okay.
I guess it's just stick. With
Oh
it.
my god, it was so worth it. It's a natural 20. Oh, thank god. Oh my god.
First
On the
note.
tiny die. So it's an extra small. Look how small that is. Oh, you can, wait, can you see it? Okay.
It's so small. That was a very wonderful usage of inspiration there. So everyone else gradually brings up their dishes, and Verity, you notice that during all of this, Justice is just giving you the stink eye, like walking with the dish and just glaring at you like, this is it. This is the moment. The dishes are presented. Judy seems... Oh, go ahead.
Verity points at Justice and goes, you smell. You smell bad. Shower? You need a shower.
She takes like one of the saffron flowers out of her pocket and just... And the dishes are presented. Tootie and the judges have their taste, and they confer a little bit behind their hands. And, alright. Well, in a rather interesting finish, we are now ready for the results. After this mid-roll.
Oh, God damn.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Pancake Dog.
Our sponsors. Is it Steffi or Emily? Which of you are doing it for us?
Emily!
Words from Emily. No, that's
I got some
Thunder.
words. Right? Are you guys still using incognito mode on your browser to try to hide your online activity? If you are, we just have some news. No matter how many times you refresh, close your browser, clear your cache, your ISP can still see every single website you visit. ExpressVPN is an app that reroutes and encrypts your internet connection through their secure servers so that your internet service provider can't see the websites you visit. So, go to expressvpn.com/rttv today to find out how you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. Again, that's expressvpn.com/rttv. Protect your data today with ExpressVPN. Take it away, Ben. And the thunder.
The last one, like, oh my God,
It
it's
was
so loud.
It was pretty loud.
Mhm.
Quite loud.
Ooh.
It is my street river. But
It's my
Alright,
kiddie pool is
so,
overflowing.
those are our words. I do want to give out a quick inspiration to a sentient being. For the real flowers are the friends you pick along the way.
So
Oh my God.
That's so
That was
sweet.
that was pretty damn cute.
Pretend Verity said that. That was
Yeah.
I know. It sounds like
That's
something
so
Verity would say.
good.
It
Yeah.
really does.
But
Very cute.
yeah, I don't think is there any other words?
No,
Not
not right now.
We don't have a poll.
No poll.
If
No
you're not
poll.
in chat,
Yeah,
Get
the
the heck
poll is
in
not
chat.
closing. It doesn't exist. Yeah, get in chat. Hop in chat. Chat with us.
We love you, chat.
We love you. You're our flowers that we picked along the way.
Oh, that we grew. We grew together.
We grew together.
We grew together.
Oh yeah, we do have a Twitter if you would like to follow us for updates, stream alerts, art, all that good stuff, memes, some good memes.
Yes,
There's
Yeah,
some
that is
good
a
memes.
roll
posting
in
that.
it show. My Twitter.
In it.
Heck yeah. In it.
Bruno
Isn't it
is
a show?
being lovely and posting the link.
Yes, yeah, links in chat. And yeah, I guess with that, let's
Let's head
get
back
back into it.
before the power goes out.
yeah, before the power goes out for real. Yeah, I am quite nervous. The lights have flickered a tiny bit once, so it seems okay though. But yeah, so Tootie holds up a rather large envelope and slides his little toad finger under it, and so now we have our results, and in third place we have Gara and her lovely assistants for their seafood stew with saffron broth. Delicious.
Okay.
Delicious.
Okay.
I love saffron.
Mhm.
Let's see. In runner-up, we have the Fungi's for their wonderful sautéed mushrooms. Delicious. And I think there was some
Fungi's.
chicken in there. I'm not sure. It seemed mostly mushroom, but all of it delicious.
Good
And-
job, Buttons!
In first place, drum roll please,
Mhm.
We have a tie
Oh.
between Green Fire, Green Desire,
I forgot that
and
was her name.
the Rat Pack.
I'm like, who's
That's
that? Which
That's
group
also
is
an
that?
awful name. The Rat Pack?
The Rat
Whoever
Pack.
came up
Rat
with this
Pack.
name, I'm not entirely fond of.
Who's the Rat Pack?
Who's Green
That-
Fire, Green Desire?
That's Justice. Alexander Rizzo's the Rat Pack.
This is a final face-off. Verity, did you do that? Did
Huh.
you submit their name?
What? The Rat Pack?
No. Wait, are we the Rat Pack?
We're not the Rat Pack. Are
No,
we the Rat
Rizzos
Pack?
or the Rat Pack?
No, we're Green Fire, Green Desire, and
Oh.
Alec named the Rizzos the Rat Pack.
That seems.
No, that was
seems-
Verity's confusion. I was like, I don't remember which one we were.
We're Green Fire, Green Desire.
Yeah, Kelly and Verity both immediately forgot that was the team name. They're like, "Who's that? Which team is that? Who should we congratulate?"
The Taily was asking Verity if she named them the Rat Pack.
No, but that's funny.
Coming?
So, this is interesting, as we only have one grand prize to give away. We can't quite have two first place winners, so we will have to decide something to do about this. We could do another round of cooking.
I would rather die. Thank you. Nope.
You'd rather die? Oh, I mean, I guess.
That could be.
No,
that's
she
an
was
option.
kidding. She was kidding.
oh, yeah.
It's a saying.
She gets that one, but not slap.
I don't think it's a
Or,
saying. I was just saying it's a saying because I said it. But yeah, okay. Sorry, never mind. I spoke out of
What?
turn again.
How about this? We'll just take the armor. They can have the prestige.
That seems fair.
Rat Pack, does that sound fair? Justice is like, Verity, there's no way.
Their face is
What
no
if we?
way.
What if we just don't accept any like victory and title, and you get to be the only winners, but we get the goods?
No. Mm-mm. No, we're winning this. We're either doing... What are we doing? Another round of cooking?
What's the other option than the cooking thing?
Well... I wasn't quite expecting a tie, but let's see. We could do some fair games and see who wins. Another round of cooking. Combat.
Well, I mean, I'll fight them. I don't. Well, no, I shouldn't.
Food
They're children,
fight?
aren't they? Children? I can't fight children.
We're not children. Beanie, Duo. I can't remember who else is on the team right now. Guys! What the heck?
I mean, we're fine to cook again. But,
I feel like we used all of our creative juices and literal. That sounds bad. Never mind.
I made a really moving speech and all.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna beat that speech about friendship.
That's actually how you managed to tie. Because their food was great, but their speech was...
Yeah, the part about how they wanted to crush their enemies just like they crushed their spices was not as motivating.
Yeah, no, it was...
That was an odd
It
choice.
felt mildly like a threat.
It did. It really did.
Rabina's like, I told you we shouldn't have gone with the threat, Justice. We needed impact.
Okay, so we fight to the death, or we?
Wait, no.
Oh no. No.
Well, I looked at it, I was like, carnival games? Like, I don't want to have to embarrass Justice in front of this whole crowd. Wait, yes, I do. Fighting's fine.
We're gonna
I suppose we could
fight to win the
have a round of
cooking
a food
contest?
fight, and
Wait, a food fight?
well, it's just a title. It's a cooking competition. You're still fighting, but we need to flavor it to make it sound like it still belongs in a cooking contest. So food fight,
Branding. Got it.
and yeah. I guess send forth a champion.
But like, what's the fight? Is it like a physical fight? Like, what kind of fight is
What are
it?
the terms of this?
What are the terms?
Don't kill, don't maim,
No, I'm not good for that then.
and
That's it. Those are
like
the rules.
yeah, don't kill, don't maim, and
That's,
What about like magic? What about like?
Don't they? Last one on their feet
This
is
really
the
is the
winner.
Wild West.
Yikes.
All right, me. I guess I'll go.
Justice unsheaths her sword and she's like,
Are
Wait,
we gonna just
before we do,
watch
before-
his sisters fight each other? Is that what's happening? Is this what this cooking competition has devolved into?
Before we do,
guess.
I wish maybe some omniscient being would let us rest for a bit, because I've lost a lot of health.
You have.
that's right, there was a
Oh.
lightning fight, wasn't there? That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
A short
I did
rest.
say that
Lightning
you
fight.
guys arrived before the other people, and it took like an hour or two for people to arrive.
So maybe
So-
a short rest.
That would have been your short
Drop my
rest. So go
dice.
ahead and roll some hit dice if you'd like.
Yes.
Yeah, you are more than welcome.
And
to
I'll,
take them.
while you're doing that, I will, once you
Okay.
finish rolling your hit dice, let me know if you still need help, and I can also
Yeah.
give you a little help.
I remember what a 10 looks like.
Give me
Oh,
just a moment.
yeah, give me a moment.
Yeah.
Ugh. Make sure I get all these. Because I get 8 rolls. I'm
Whoa.
reading this right.
If you want
Yeah.
to use all of them.
Yeah, I'll use a. Let's see how this goes. Oh. What was that? It's 10 plus 2.
We missed the opportunity to have a downhill cheese roll.
Dang.
Hello, what?
Oh,
Downhill
cheese
cheese
roll.
roll.
7, 8.
That's what Bruno said in chat.
That's so much smarter.
And a sentient being said rock, paper, scissors.
I totally forgot that a tie was an option.
Oh. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, that should be
It's
enough.
like the one thing I didn't quite prepare for. I watched so many videos on how to make cheese because I'm like, all right, we're gonna go to the cheese factory and they're gonna do.
That works. Okay, I'm ready. I didn't have to use all of them. So, mostly healed. I'm good, though.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let me just pull up one thing.
There's that dice. Whew.
All right. Are we ready? And you see that like a space between all the cooking tables has been sort of hastily cleared out, and some of the, especially by like the GGs, and they're sort of standing around to try and make sure the fight is fair.
Alright, who I'm fighting?
You have to ask. And Justice steps forward and pulls out her sword.
Well, it'd be really rude if you didn't ask your sisters, which is something you're very good at.
She looks back at him, and Verbina's like, I mean, I could, but I don't think I have much of a say in this. We haven't had much say for like the entire thing.
And
Did
that's
they-
pressing.
Did they say if magic is allowed or not? Just no killing,
It
no
is
maiming.
1-on-1.
Sure.
So
Well, before it starts, I'm going to clap my hand on the back of Verity and say, make us proud, and cast guidance. It's only good for skill checks, so it might not come in handy at all, but
give me a
might
sleight
as
of
well.
hand.
Okay, we're going to try it. That is, okay. Sleight of hand is not a number that I use very often. Oh, that's better than I thought it would be. Okay. 16.
Justice sort of squints her eyes at you, but the GGs are just like,
Kelly's like, you just wish I was giving you a pat on the back. Mind your own business.
Thanks, Skelly.
Taylor's also gonna pat her on the back just to help cement that, like,
It's
nothing's
just
going on
encouraging.
here.
We
This
all
is
give
nice.
pats on the
You
back
got
on
this,
this team.
Verity. You got this.
Right, Hagen?
Why don't we do this more?
Yeah.
I love this.
just like slaps her real hard on the back.
Oh no!
Hagen,
That was
no,
too
hello.
hard, Hagen.
Well, she's gonna go into a fight. Toughen her up.
Okay, that's fair.
Guess that's true.
Go kick some ass, kid.
Yeah.
So at least if there's any kind of like strength check in here, you'll have a plus D4 to it.
All right.
Probably not very useful, but
You never know. All right. She takes that blue and points it at Justice.
Justice points her sword right back. You can back out. There's still time.
Your butt can back out.
All right, let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Verity, you can go ahead and go first.
All right, I'm just gonna go straight at her.
Oh God.
Oh, and also at this point, you do see that she has put on like her knight armor and like got herself ready. She is.
What?
She is taking this very seriously.
Why did you have time to do that?
While you were getting all your back pats.
The first one's a 15.
15 misses.
All right, I'm gonna roll again. That one is an 18.
That hits.
All right. Let's do this d6.
Where
14.
where is Cider?
Yeah, where is Cider?
So I just imagine.
He, like, peeks out from behind the thing. He's like, "Go, Verity! Yeah!"
This one's for you, little bud. Okay, 14. I'm gonna see if there. Yes, that was 14 damage.
Alrighty.
Before I give up my turn, I just want to make sure. Should I do my extra attack right now, just out of spite?
Like your action surge?
Yeah, because I haven't used it in a while.
Sounds like something Verity might do.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh no, what?
I'm gonna use my action surge, but it's not gonna be like with my sword. I'm just gonna punch at her.
Alright, go ahead and roll a punch.
Okay,
Nothing
hold on. I'm
like
trying to remember what my
sisterly
punch was because it's
love.
a little different.
It's not just a standard unarmed strike.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, where is it? I just had it in front of me. Oh, here we go. Bludgeoning damage equal to, yeah, I add +1 to it. No, here we go. D4. So I have an opportunity to do a little bit more damage than my normal, which is a 3, so 1 more damage. Oh,
What if
wait.
you rolled a hit.
I should do that first. I was so excited.
You're just like,
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to hurt you. I don't care what it takes.
That is, this is not, that's a 14.
14 does not hit.
Dang it.
No.
So you go to punch, and she lowers her sword and just catches your fist, and she's like, "Better take it seriously."
Oh, God.
I am. And she is going to attack you now.
Oh
Unless
God.
you're-
That was a
Unless
waste of
there's
action
something else
surge.
you'd like to do.
Just go.
Alright. She is going to multi-attack you.
Out of curiosity. Okay, I'll wait for you to.
Both of those are 18 plus 3.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
ah. Oh, wait.
Oh no.
21 on
God.
each of those.
Yeah.
Do. Also, my bad, the plus 3 is to the damage, not to the attack. It is plus 5 to the attack.
Jeez Louise.
She's a knight!
She's
Um,
dumb.
Ben, get the death saves graphic ready.
Maybe we
So-
should have just gone with another cooking challenge.
That's 10 damage and 5 damage on the 2 hits.
All right.
And yeah, so she's hitting you with like the flat of her blade, but they are tough, full arm strength behind them. Like one hits your shoulder and you feel the pain go down to your elbow in the bone, and the second one hits you in the side and your breath leaves you.
Jeez.
Try again.
Just getting warm up. I bought a house. You think I'm scared of you?
I bought a
Verity,
house.
are you okay?
Yeah, it's fine. This is just the beginning. All right, my turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit her with blue.
Also,
And that-
Brock, Verity has a thing that allows her to do higher unarmed strikes.
Oh yeah, that's it. So that is a 28
That hits.
with 15 damage,
Nice.
and then again, that is 21.
Normally the 21 would hit, but This time you go to strike with blue, and she raises her sword and parries as her reaction. And it does not hit.
Oh.
This is not going to be an easy fight, I am realizing now.
No, you've gotten pretty good considering that you've just been writing a book this whole time. And
Tall Tales for Short Folk coming soon to a bookseller near you.
And that it for your turn?
1 second. Let me.
Look, I have it out for Verity chat.
Yeah, apparently.
While this is going on, Kaylee tries to sneak the rest
Oh,
of
I
the
should have done
paella.
that. I'm
She's
such
trying
a-
to share it with Hagen and Kelly.
Oh, I haven't had this in like 40 years.
I am
This is so
looking through my
good.
spells right now.
I
My
should
mother
have done.
loved this.
So I have
did a
this
great
tavern
job.
brawler grapple that I should have used last turn to try to grapple her, and I didn't. And I'm a fool.
Can you use it this turn?
No, it's a bonus attack, bonus action when you use unarmed attacks.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
it is whose turn is it?
I'm still looking. Just 1 second. Yeah,
You did
I
two.
think that's it.
You did 2 hits, and she parried. So now it's her
Yeah.
turn to.
Yeah,
Alright.
go for it. I got nothing.
Yep,
I
she
just
multi-attacks
rolled my
again.
dice.
All right, that is that's 5. Dirty 20, and the second one is only a 16.
All right, the first one definitely hits.
All right.
Also, I just realized I did my unarmed strike wrong. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty, but it's fine. We'll
that
move
is-
forward.
10 damage again.
All right, that's fine. It's not, but it's fine.
So she is still just hitting you with the flat of her blade and just
Mhm.
like tapping you on your leg and tapping you on your shoulder, and you're sort of remembering like the sparring sessions that you would have when you were younger, and this was a little bit less what's the word? She's just being mean right now.
Mm-hmm. Man, I wish we leveled up. All right, fine. I'm just gonna keep attacking because that's what Verity knows best.
Out of curiosity, where is the armor stored right now? Just if one was wondering, do we
It
see
is.
it?
It's sitting up on the thing on the stage behind Tootie. I will tell you that right now, most of the crowd are watching the fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, go ahead. -1 inspiration for Verity.
Thank you. Oh, that's much better. That's a 29.
Oh, yeah.
And
Surprisingly.
that 14 damage.
Nice.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, that first one was a 1. I wasn't gonna do that. And then my bonus, maybe my second hit.
Oh no!
Oh, no, not the dice channel.
That was 2 freaking 1s in a row. Okay, that was a 1.
All right. So you managed to hit that first hit, and she's like, okay. And you go for the second one, and she strikes at the same time and just hits your wrist with the flat of her blade hard enough that blue goes flying out of your hand. And,
No.
well, that's a problem.
I
And she's
guess.
going to come at you again with multi-attack. That's a 17 plus 5, and the second one misses. So we'll say that the first one is when she hits your wrist, and you lose blue. I just had my damage dice. What the heck? This one likes rolling 7s. That is 10 damage. And she hits you, and then she goes for the second one, and she goes, pick up your sword,
All right.
and is allowing you to go and get blue.
All right, Verity goes to pick it up. Kind of dusts herself off. Kind of messes with her hair.
You,
gets a
you went
little-
to go get your sword?
Yeah.
She takes an opportunity attack.
Oh.
That's a dirty 20 again. 9 damage.
Okay.
I thought I told you never to turn your back on an opponent. I taught you better than this.
You taught me not to trust family is what you did. So she's a little beat up. And she's like, kind of like
looking pretty winded herself.
And I'm just like, you know what, Justice? Even if I lose, I still don't like you. And she attacks her.
Nice.
I was like, where the hell's my golden
Hagen just
dice?
munches some more paella. That
Alright.
armor's just sitting up there.
This is so good.
If you guys
We
would
did
also,
such a good job.
while Verity's taking a turn, if there's something else you'd like to do. Wink, wink, wink.
I'm like,
Yep.
which dice do I
Kelly
use now?
Would like to telepathically say to Hagen, any chance you've got that pass without a trace queued up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was like, do I lose the electronic dice or do I use this? I'm going to use my bronze dice. So if you hear louder thunk thunks, that's why.
Breaking out the big boys.
Yeah. Oh, and that was a good one. That is. Am I doing the math right? Is that. Hold up. I suddenly don't know how to math. I just want to make sure because that's a lot. That's a 30.
What?
30?
Somehow it hits. And can't be parried.
And 13 damage.
Beautiful.
And one more. Oh
She's
my.
looking quite winded.
Heck yeah, I love you, baby. That's a 26.
Hits and still can't be parried.
And 13.
Nice. Yeah. She's looking rough. Like, her hair has come undone, her whiskers are frazzled, and she's...
You're looking a little dirty there.
You too.
Yeah, but I like it.
Gally, Taylor, is there anything you'd like to do before it goes back to Justice?
Can I get
Taylor's
Hagen
trying to
to-
figure out what's going on between the other two.
can Gelly get Hagen to cast pass without a trace on at least one of them just to have just to be ready?
It goes on all of us. One more bite. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. Tastes like home. Okay. Yes. Girls, some silence, and the bees let out a dull hum that just negates any sound that you guys might make. You all have +10 to stealth checks as long as you're
Oh,
within
hell
30
yeah.
feet of Hagen. So
Okay.
Hagen will just move through the crowd with his paella to, help keep some stealth for you guys.
And I'd like to start trying to get closer to the podium. If I can tell there's like a way I could get around behind it, I would be looking for just scoping it out.
Go ahead and make a perception check,
Okay.
and then make a stealth check.
Okay.
And Taylor, you too, if you're joining in on this.
Yes,
Perception
she's gonna
and
follow whatever
stealth.
Gelly's lead is.
Okay. So
Soon
for
as she gets a whiff.
perception, it would be 17. And stealth is gonna be, well, +10, you said?
Yes.
That's gonna be like 26.
It's such a fun spell.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to maneuver yourself closer to the podium and the stage, and you actually see behind one of the curtains is the ladder they used to get up into the upper level of the stage where they have suspended the armor from.
It's suspended. How is
Yeah, it is hanging from the rafters.
How heavy does it look?
It's metal. It's a full suit of armor, so...
Okay. Would like a large beast be able to carry it if need be?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
All right. Noted.
I mean, it's like dwarven sized, so,
Sure.
Mhm.
They did, for some reason, install an oven into the chest plate, so it may be a little bit heavier.
That's
You're gonna
right.
have to make a strength check, but...
I forgot about the oven.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get strength.
Okay. That's good to know.
a cat fight and a rat fight. Frankly not, you get cat fight inspiration.
Both a cat fight and a rat fight. That's amazing. Okay.
Do I
This is
notice
armor.
what they're doing?
Make a perception check. You have to beat a 26.
Yeah, we have Pass Without a Trace on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
I'm just looking.
Yeah, Kelly's just You see
I'm not
Pagan
doing
in the
anything,
crowd
I'm
eating
just
paella, and he's
looking.
like, "You're doing great."
And
You're
Gelly,
doing-
I would imagine, is very much obscured by the crowd now because she's so small.
Yeah.
So, okay.
All right, never mind then.
Yeah. You just see Hagen there. You don't see Gelly anymore.
I'm potentially interested in holding an action, but
Okay.
all
right. So
yeah.
Justice comes up and multi again. That's
Gelly,
an 18 plus 5 and a natural 20.
Wah! While that's getting sorted, Gelly will telepathically tell Taylor, the minute this seems like it might go south, I will be stealing that armor if necessary.
Okay.
She nods.
That's 17 on one and 4 on the other. How you doing?
I had exactly 4 hit points after that.
Can I see Verity?
Ben, get the death save graphic ready.
Can I see Verity?
Um,
I just said I'm hidden
from where
in
you
the
are
crowd.
back further in the stage and you're short,
Probably not.
you can sort of see glimpses of them through the crowd, but it's also 2 sisters, and
Yeah.
they look pretty similar. Oh, Riven! Pancake Dog is not liking this fight.
Pancake Dog is very upset with how that's going.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Um,
okay.
We'll see. I have a little sister in the house who's watching the stream, and if she could feed my dogs right now, one scoop each from their perspective, that'd be wonderful. But
Thanks, sis. You're the best.
But yeah, Verity, she's not looking good herself, and she is starting to take this very seriously because where you go after this fight is at stake.
Well, I just got knocked out, so
Oh, you only
Okay.
you
No,
are
yeah.
unconscious.
I had
Hey,
4.
So
and
she's
then-
coming at you, and she's like, "Can't you see? Everything I've done, everything I do is just to keep you safe." And as she hits you, you hit the dirt and you go sliding.
Do we see this?
Taylor, you do.
Would
And Hagen sort of like food a little bit falls out of his mouth.
You did get the graphic up. How am I right behind Gelly?
you're near me,
I was
yeah.
following her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're near Gelly.
Okay,
Fun.
I'm going to try to grab Gelly and like whisper in her ear as I'm pushing her by. Go get Verity. She's down, and I'm gonna stay near the stage still where the armor is. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Gelly's gonna be like, okay.
She's down. She's
Hagen,
down,
who is-
Gelly.
Near enough is gonna be like, "Look, I can help the kid. We need to get that and get her."
Okay. Gelly will telepathically say, healing her is your priority. And then she's going to, I'm going to, shit, I really wish I had
Also,
two
you
actions.
don't have to make death saving throws necessarily because Justice was not hitting with the sharp edge of her blade.
Mhm.
She was specifically making like these are non-maiming attacks.
Non-fatal.
This is just some blunt trauma.
But it
Aimed
adds
at your
suspense.
Okay, I am going to climb up a little higher so that I can get a better view. And I am going to identify a 10-foot radius sphere in the crowd. And I'm going to cast confusion. And I want
Hey.
to influence people's minds.
All right. What do I
So
roll for this?
you're gonna have anyone in a 10-foot radius make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, that includes me.
All right.
Well, not if you're in the 10. You're not in the 10-foot radius I'm targeting.
Oh,
I'm honestly
okay.
just targeting a chunk of the crowd.
You're not the center of it.
No.
It looks like
Okay.
2/5 of the crowd sort of just like scratch their head a little bit, but a bunch of others sort of like are blinking and they're like, I thought this was a cooking competition. What's going on?"
So basically, if they are not saving, they can't take reactions, blah, 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 blah. Can I influence what they're seeing? There is like a role for behavior if you want to do that.
Okay. You go ahead and roll the behavior.
Because like normally I guess you'd use it in combat, but I want to use it on people.
Okay.
Because the...
Tootie is also one of the ones who failed.
Okay.
Decided he would be the gold honey dice, and that rolled a 2.
Okay, you can determine how you want this play out. I know what I would do if I had more control over the spell. But basically, spell twist creatures' minds, spawning delusions, and provoking uncontrolled action. You're going to roll a d10, and depending on the roll, they'll have different behaviors. So I can put it... I'll put it in the chat for you, Ash, so you can just decide.
What happens with an 8?
An 8... I've already lost my d20. Where did it go? The creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its range. If there's no...
Verity goes down, and it turns into a mosh pit. These woodland creatures just start beating the crap out of each other.
Little button. Verity will be avenged!
Cheater! Oh, but no, she cheated! This is a cooking contest! They should have just done a cook-off! And Tootie just, like, launches his tongue and, like, hits another guy in the eye, and he's like, oh! Food fights! And food starts going in the air, and yeah, it is chaos. And Hagen's still just eating his paella, like, okay, I'm gonna go help.
Yep. And let me know when I have another action. That's my action.
Yeah. Verity, you're unconscious, but not in like a death way, but more in like your ears are ringing and you're just stunned and you are not on your feet.
All right.
And Justice stands there for a moment. She's like, Verity? Oh, shoot. And she runs up to you and drops her sword and is like, oh. And the Rizzo family is watching. And Mom and Dad especially are not looking too pleased. She's like, I didn't mean to... Oh, come on, Verity. And she sort of like kneels over you. She doesn't have healing spells, unfortunately. She's like, just smooths your hair a little bit. She's like, it's all just fun, right? I'm sorry, can someone help? And Hagen puts his plate inside his hand and runs forward and he's like, come on, girls, and gets a little smear of honey and here, just give her a little bit of this. And he just wipes it across your face and your head, like you smell the honey and it helps clear your senses a little bit and you come back to.
Oh, Hagen, I'm gonna be sticky.
It's all like, I'm sorry, it's honey.
Thank you. She leans up and looks at Justice and just goes, Justice, one day none of our sisters are gonna ever talk to you again, and it'll be your own fault. And she stands up and just kind of walks away.
Verity, and she storms off a little bit, or she tries to storm off and then bumps into someone who's like, move by, and just whams her right in the face.
Ooh.
And
add insult to injury.
It is now the rest of y'all's turn. As she just gets sucker punched in the mouth, which leaves her with 3 hit points. She was also exceptionally close.
Oh no!
If you had one more turn, she would have been out.
Okay.
Well, while that was happening, Taylor never got an action.
Sorry.
While Kelly was casting her confusion, can she go behind and attempt to grab the armor?
You will have to climb up. But
okay.
That's easy enough for you. There's a ladder, so there's no check necessary.
Okay.
It is made for smaller creatures to climb, but you're a monk. Easy peasy. So, go ahead and make a stealth check. just to get up there unnoticed. Add 10.
And we still have the 10?
Oh wait, Hagen went to... This was before Hagen went to help Verity, so yes, you have the 10.
Now sleight of hand, so 23.
That was just stealth, not sleight of hand. But 23.
Shit, I did. Hold on. Oh, it's
I don't know
the
if
same
your
for
stealth
both.
or sleight of hand
Perfect.
is different, but
Yeah.
to the sister that has fed my dogs, can you now let them outside? I love you, kiddo.
Okay.
Would you get, Haley?
23.
Sorry,
Was
my
that wrong?
headphones are messing up. All right. Yeah, you get up there just fine. People are not quite paying attention to you. The GGs that either weren't in the vicinity or managed to make their saves are now attempting to pacify the crowd. But yeah, you get up there just fine. So on this turn, you can go ahead and attempt to kill for the armor.
Heck yeah. Let's do it.
All right, go ahead and make a sleight of hand and a strength as you attempt to hoist this armor up.
Sleight of hand is 16.
Okay.
And then strength. That one is. Where's my strength? 17.
Okay, so the strength, yeah, you managed to get it up. It's made for a dwarf, and you're pretty tough, so you get it up. The oven's a little bulky. Let's get out. But you get up there, but you stumble for a moment, and a little bit of the rafter falls, and two of the GGs look up, and they're like, "She on the winning team?" I don't.
Do I hear this?
You can probably see them making eye contact with you and like standing still because the rest of the crowd around them is in so much chaos.
Oh god.
Like, I don't think she's on the winning team. Hey, you! You're not on the winning team!
Yes, I am!
Can Gelly?
I'm staying at the Rizzo Manor!
I'm on both teams.
You can make a deception check with disadvantage.
While this is happening, can I use my movement to go just out of line of sight, like behind the podium or something?
Yes.
Just look like I'm leaving. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use my movement.
Go ahead and make a stealth check again. You still
Okay.
have, or at this point, you no longer have +10 because Hagen has gone to help Verity.
That's fair. That's what I want him to do. Stealth. Okay, 16. I'm just walking. I'm just looking like I'm leaving. I'm not going anywhere fancy. I'm literally just walking away.
Okay.
Ideally out of sight.
Yeah, so Taylor is the main focus right now, so they do not notice you.
Okay.
But they do notice you, Taylor.
Damn it.
Let me know when
Verity,
I have an action
Hagen
again.
sort of like, we should get back to Gelly and Taylor real quick. We're sort of doing something.
Yeah, sure.
You need another little pick-me-up, kid?
No, well, I could use some health.
Okay, yeah. Another cure wounds coming up. Oh, and he'd done a cure wounds on you before, so for that one you get where's Hagen's stats? God, I have so much stuff open on my screen. Spells. Cure wounds, yes, that is. So for the first one, he gave you 6, and
That's good enough. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing.
you sure? I can,
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I mean, if you had a long rest, I can give you a little bit more.
Yeah, it's right. We'll deal with it later. If I knock out again, just, smother me in honey.
I do, kid.
Smother me and honey and call me Verity.
Oh my god.
She, I guess, turns to get cider, picks him up, and,
Verity, I think you did great.
thanks, little bud. We're gonna leave soon, okay? So be ready to leave at any moment's notice. And she pats his head. I was like, what are we doing? What do you need me to do? She looks at Hagen.
Well, and he looks up to Taylor on the rafters with 2 guards pointing out, and he's like, that is to be determined.
Well, I'll go go help Taylor. So she's gonna
Let's go help her.
run up to the guards and go, "Hey guys, look at this!" and just holds up cider.
Make a performance check.
Sure.
Oh god.
Performance. That's a 7.
You have some blood coming out of your nose. Hey, stop! They don't quite. They're just like, that thing smells like cheese and you're bleeding. Haley?
I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was like, all right, I'm gonna grapple one.
All right, let's do this. Contested strength.
All right. Use my bronze one again. Nah, I can't. That's only for special occasions.
I will not be using the dice I used for justice.
Oh, heck yes.
I broke out my good dice for justice.
18. I brought up my good die for justice,
that is, 5. You just...
too. I was like, this didn't work.
The second guard's like, this isn't the time for hugs!
Can any
Haley,
of
you
us
get
What's
one
up?
action before this non-grappled guard comes to do something.
Can any of us see Gelly anymore, or is she hidden from us even?
Gelly pieced out.
Damn, okay.
I'm ready. Whenever my turn comes, I have an action in mind.
Verity's grappled. What's Hagen doing?
Hagen is just watched Verity grapple a guard. He's like,
Taylor wants to try to toss the armor down to Hagen. So that he can run. And then she'll just deal with the guard.
I see, make the DM responsible for stealing.
I didn't think about it that way. I was just thinking about characters.
Alright, Hagen is gonna make a dex save to attempt to catch the armor he was not expecting.
Why shout at him? Hagen,
Shout at
catch!
Alright, it's a 13, so he catches it, but he's also like, and then the guard
I'll be down
turns
in
on
a
Hagen.
second.
A little bit more warning next time. Goodbye, gentlemen. And Hagen attempts to book it. The guard will take an opportunity attack on Hagen.
No.
That hits. Attack my own character. He's doing all right. That's 10 damage. 10 damage. So it just like rakes Hagen across the back, and he's like, ah! Got it! We're good! Let's go! And, yeah, Hagen is, attempting to book it through the crowd.
Mm-hmm. Can Taylor still make an attack, or is that her turn?
Armor. That was probably your turn, and you're also, like, up in the rafters on the stage ahead. Like, the guard would have had to move some to get on stage and come get you. So you're just still standing up there.
Does jumping count as an action?
Nope. That is your movement.
All right. Can she jump down so that the next turn she can attack the guard?
Yes. You have a thing that
All right.
negates falling damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you're not high enough up that you would have to worry about any of that. So even if you land on your butt, you're fine.
Woo! I need to check for that, or?
Yeah, go ahead and do an acrobatics check, just to see if you land on your feet or if you lose half your movement.
That is a 16.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Sweet.
You land, do a little bow. Some people in the crowd who aren't quite sure what's going on, but aren't quite part of the food fight are like,
She turns around just like,
Acrobats!
thanks!
we have acrobats! I thought the acrobats are supposed to be actual bats. Well, she's pretty good. And, yeah, Verity, you are, grappling that guard. He is going to attempt to just attack you.
Yeah.
But that's a 6. No, that's a 9. Plus 5 still doesn't do anything
No.
to you, I don't think, so. Yeah, he's just like, now see here, This is against regulation. You will be...
Somebody pushed me. It wasn't my fault.
Oh, well, in that case, could you please just let go of me?
Yeah, sure. I get up.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And then I run off after Hagen.
Wait a second.
Towing
All right.
cider in hand, by the way.
Hagen is still just running. Gelly, what are you up to?
So, Gelly will be using her her action to wild shape. So she's somewhat out of sight, and she's gonna check and see if anybody's around. Ideally, no.
I mean, there's some like festival goers that weren't watching the cooking competition, so like they're walking by with like funnel cakes and.
She'll turn so that her back is to most people. Like she's gonna face the podium so that at least her face is obscured.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to wild shape into a giant eagle. And then she's going to just flap her wings and go vertically upright and then try to spot Hagen in the crowd.
All right, make a perception check.
Okay. I have keen sight as a giant eagle, so I will have advantage. Okay, 1, 2. The second one, I kid you not, was a natural 20.
Oh my god. Yep,
so-
you, hold on a sec. So he did still have concentration on Pass Without a Trace, but with the natural 20, yeah, you know Hagen.
Okay.
You know that. Also, it's a bunch of
Carrying
small
a-
woodland creatures. He's
and
like
carrying
he
a
has big
giant
hat,
armor thing as
giant
well.
armor, a big
Okay.
box of bees. He is a force moving through this crowd.
Okay. Then I will use my 80-foot flight speed to dive down. And I honestly don't care if I take Hagen with it, but I'm snatching the armor with my talons.
Hagen's coming with you.
Okay.
My -1 strength boy rolled a 19, so he's still
All
holding
right.
onto the armor as you. Oh my! It's another big bird.
Yep. And she's going to telepathically say, I'm trying to
Oh, thank
help
God,
here.
It's just you. Okay. Yep.
She'll be
this
like,
is fine.
She's going to
I am out of
telepathically.
flying stuff, so just don't drop me.
She's
I
going to
can't fly.
telepathically say, scream like you don't know me.
It's a big bird. It's
And
a
then-
big bird I don't know. Oh my God, help me.
She's going to use the rest of her flight speed to try to just fly out of there with Hagen in the armor.
Alright, here.
I'm dashing.
Um,
Just a
alright.
rogue, angry giant eagle with a person and some armor in its talons
Alright, so
in the midst of a food fight.
the one guard who was going after Hagen is going to alert a few of his friends, and they're
That's
going
fair.
to take a couple shots at you guys.
That's fair.
That one whiffs, and one of them hits.
Okay.
Let's see who it hits. Gelly,
Probably
odds or
me.
evens?
Odds.
Alright. This dice is so pale. That's a 1. It hits you.
Okay.
That is 6 damage. Piercing damage.
Okay. Noted.
As a arrow just sinks in. Hagen's like, they're shooting Gelly.
I'm aware again mentally, and she's just she's flying as quickly and as far as she can.
Taylor, the one guard who had been grappled by Verity and is now let go, is going to start drawing some attention to you as well. Be like, she doesn't have it now, but she did steal it earlier.
What are you
Verity,
talking
Taylor,
about?
you guys have actions. As those guards have not yet tried to attack Taylor.
Taylor's gonna whip out her quarterstaff. And just start beating.
It's like you're going through this food fight, like,
Yep. Whichever one is closest to her, she's gonna take a swing at real quick.
alright, so you just run to the edge of the stage and you're like, Fwomp.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so go ahead and make an attack roll.
That is 18.
That hits.
All right. Let's do that damage real quick. 19, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage. And also, may I use a key point to make that a stunning strike? Since I landed the hit.
Is that a Constitution save?
Yep.
That's an 18 plus.
Dang
something.
it, that saves.
So he does get like a little stun, and then he's like, "Oh, all right."
Mm-hmm. Is it just him? Who else is there?
He's
two more
alerted
attacks.
to others, but they're still rushing up. They're trying to get through the crowd to come at you. So it's just the one at the edge of the stage right now.
Okay. Let's hit him again.
Okay.
Why not?
He's already looking a little rough.
With the intent to stun again.
Okay.
And hopefully he stays stunned this time. We'll see. That's a 24 to hit.
And he rolled an 8 this time, so I believe he's stunned.
Yay! Okay.
All right.
Once he's stunned, she's just gonna use her movement to just try to jet out of there before the other guards.
All right. Just for fun, do an acrobatics check for me.
Alright. That is a 19.
That's a really good one. You're able to surf this crowd if you want. You can step on their little noggins and just,
Absolutely!
as you come off the stage, you just bing, 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 and jump from food fighter to food fighter.
She's doing you guys know like Tylee on Avatar,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
imagining her like ding, ding, just like that.
Yes, exactly. All right, so we got Yelly Airborne. We got Haley crowd surfing. Verity, how are you escaping?
I'm gonna dash and try to catch up with Hagen. And I'm also gonna compliment Haley. You look so cool doing that.
Oh, thanks, Verity. You should come up here too. Actually, wait, no, just hurry.
Yeah, so just gonna dash so I can get there quick.
So you go to catch up to Hagen, and you spot like a few of the bees are like,
Like,
and you look up and just see Hagen screaming and being carried away by a big old bird.
Hagen, do we need to worry about that?
No, I mean, yes, absolutely. Please worry about me. I'm in danger.
That sounds sarcastic, but yeah.
I don't have a lot of inflection in my voice most times.
Can you tell where the bird's taking you?
We're gone.
No, but I do see Justice, and she doesn't look happy.
Yeah, she never
And-
does.
That's where we will end this episode.
Ah! I was like, that bird is flying 80 with a flight speed of 80, so we're getting out of there.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah,
having
heck out of
conversations.
Dodge.
We are gone.
Yep.
We
so,
have
It
armor.
just at the very end, justice is coming.
We have the armor.
Justice is mad, but we're also going
I
over
didn't
80
mean to
feet
throw it
around,
to you,
so I
DM.
don't know
I'm
that
so
it
sorry.
matters.
What?
Oh, Saint, I didn't even think. I didn't mean to throw it to you, DM. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, that's
Armor.
fine.
I was gonna throw it at Gelly, but I couldn't see her.
I mean, Gelly took it, so like
Gelly-
out of my hands.
Gelly
true.
wants
That's
to
true.
clear our name. If some anonymous bird steals the armor,
It's not our fault.
So
we can't help what some bird does. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
birds do stuff.
birds do
That's it for
stuff.
this week's episode of Roll Initiative. Thank you guys so much for joining.
Steffi has
Thank
some
you,
words.
Party, for being wonderful. Thank you, Alec, for trusting me again. And Verity, I swear I'm not just trying to kill you.
It
I
feels
make
like
jokes
you
that
are.
I am.
I feel
It
like
feels
every
like
single
it.
time.
I
sure
have knocked
feels
you
like it.
unconscious every time I DM'd, and I'm so sorry.
This is pretty amazing.
Oh gosh.
With that, we
With that,
always
yeah.
have content here right here on RTTV. When we're live, if you're a first member, you get to chat. Wait, no. If you're a first member, you get to chat 24/7. If you don't have a first account, you can chat when we're live. We always have amazing content when we're not live. We do have like tons of cool reruns showing. So, check it out sometime. And, we're live every day. And with that, we'll see you later. And take it back to the rest. Ooh, 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 go, go.
All right, thank you guys so much again for joining. I've been your Dungeon Master Ash. This has been my lovely party. Say goodbye, party.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Bye,
party.
Bye, party.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks for joining us.